Hi friends, this is Tiash. After coming to USA, I realized after a long day, ordering takeout is easy, but cooking from scratch is not just realistic. So I started doing one smart meal prep on the weekend. In this video, I will show you how I meal prep quick and easily and how I focus on food that naturally supports anti-inflammatory way of eating, not only for weight loss but for overall health. That's not all. At the end, I will share my golden cocoa mix recipe, a pre-packed anti-inflammatory drink that's a better version of hot chocolate. Soothing, comforting, delicious and packed with goodness. Now let me show you the simple way I include anti-inflammatory foods in my meal prep. That usually means berries, beans and lentils, greens and vegetables, whole grains, and anti-inflammatory spices. I'll start with lentils and beans because it takes the longest time to cook. And for the main meals this week, I'm preparing a healthier version of dal makhani. I'm using black gram, kidney beans and split Bengal gram. I soaked them overnight, added turmeric, chili powder, cinnamon and black peppercorn along with salt. Then pressure cooked them until soft, about 17 minutes in instant pot. This becomes the base of several meals. While the lentils cook, I will use that time to prep everything else. Let's prep a quick breakfast. I keep breakfast really simple on weekdays, either eggs or this simple yogurt bowl. Yogurt, berries, nuts and soaked seeds. This is one of the easiest anti-inflammatory breakfasts you can build. Yogurt gives you protein and probiotic that support gut health. Berries are rich in antioxidants like anthocyanins, which give them their vibrant color and help support the body's natural anti-inflammatory response. And nuts and seeds add healthy fats, fiber and minerals like magnesium that support metabolic health. I prep few jars like this and weekdays it's just grab and go. This is one of our favorite breakfasts. Next I bake a big tray of vegetables. I feel this is the easiest way to incorporate as many vegetables you want in everyday's diet. Vegetables are non-negotiable for me because fiber and phytonutrients are some of the most powerful tools we have to fight inflammation. Now our lentils are cooking, breakfast is prepped, veggies in the oven. Let's move to the next step. For the whole grain, this week I am preparing quinoa and brown rice. I'll also prepare a dough using multigrain. Real anti-inflammatory eating is not about swapping white bread for brown bread. It's about true whole grains like quinoa, brown rice, millets, whole wheat flour instead of refined flour, etc. And when you add vegetables into your dough, you are increasing fiber and phytonutrients without changing the flavor too much. Our lentils and beans are perfectly cooked now. I will keep some lentils plain for other uses, and the rest I will turn into dal makhani. Beans and lentils are very underrated in health industry, but they are one of the foundation of anti-inflammatory eating, high in fiber and plant protein. That fiber feeds your gut bacteria. Research shows diet rich in legumes are linked to better blood sugar control, heart health and lower inflammation. Multitasking, remember? Now let's move on to the protein section. I'm starting with boiling some eggs. This is one of the easiest way to add protein in any meal. We are non-vegetarian, but most of our protein sources are plant-based, like lentils, tofu and other soy products. But I use animal protein also in a balanced way. Sprouted tofu offers highly digestible plant protein with better nutrient availability. Today we are making a simple tofu patty, but I am upgrading it with veggies. And remember the lentils and beans we separated before making the dal makhani, we are going to use it here. That adds flavor, improves texture and gives us so many more ways to use it during the week. Added some chickpeas flour for binding. This combination of plant protein and fiber helps stabilize blood sugar and supports an anti-inflammatory approach to weight management. Now this goes into the oven at 400 degree Fahrenheit for about 18 to 22 minutes until golden and firm. While that's baking, let's move on to the next protein. Today I'm keeping it simple with baked salmon. Salmon cooks quickly, so I always prep this one last. Just simple seasoning, salt, a little bit oil, turmeric powder, chili powder, garlic, onions and tomatoes. Now it goes straight into the same oven where the tofu patties are baking and the vegetables are roasting. This is how I keep meal prep efficient. At this point, my dal makhani is simmering, grains are cooking, vegetables are roasting, proteins are baking, so everything is happening at the same time. I'm gonna utilize this time by prepping my golden cocoa mix. Want healthier glowing skin and better recovery? Try this. I wish I knew this earlier, that pure cacao without added sugar is actually one of the richest natural sources of flavonoids. I'm also adding turmeric, ginger, cinnamon and black pepper, all known for their anti-inflammatory and metabolic benefits. Cacao is naturally rich in magnesium and antioxidants. I call this my golden cacao mix. Antioxidants from cacao, anti-inflammatory spices and zero added sugar. That's why this mix is so powerful. Now it's your turn to upgrade your hot chocolate. And just like that, our meal prep is done. I know, all of this looks like a lot, but honestly this whole prep takes me around 1.5 hours, and most of the time the oven and the gas stove are doing the work. When everything is ready and organized, rest of the week becomes much easier. Now let me show you how these ingredients turn into different meals throughout the week. This is where all this meal prep pays off. One prep session and look at this, high protein anti-inflammatory meals all week long. Different bowls, same formula, veggies, whole grains, protein. Sustainable fat loss but no daily cooking. If you want to follow a high protein anti-inflammatory way of eating, just remember these few things. Berries, beans and lentils, whole grain, greens and vegetables. Protein with a balance between plant-based and animal sources. Some nuts and seeds throughout the day. Keep it simple, keep it balanced, and it becomes easy to follow for the long term. It's enough to cook many healthy meals without cooking every day from the scratch. If this helped you, consider subscribing and please share it with someone who is also trying to eat healthier. Let's make healthy living easier together. Healthy eating doesn't have to be complicated. And sometimes it starts with just one smart prep. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, stay healthy, happy and positive.